So it's always a busy time here at the museum, and I'm now joined by Kim, the exhibit coordinator, to talk about their newest exhibit, Expedition Arctic. Now that's a mouthful, Expedition Arctic exhibit. Can you just, I guess, tell us first the story behind the exhibit here?
This exhibition tells the story of an expedition that took place to the Arctic between 1913 and 1918. It was based on two main activities. One, there's a northern party, and they were going to discover new lands for the North, so it became a sovereignty issue. And then the southern party, they were doing the scientific research.
Right.
So anthropological and zoological research and studies were taking place at that time.
So someone comes in here, maybe with friends, with family. What sorts of things can they expect to see through the exhibit here?
So when you come into this exhibition, one of the first things we encourage you to do is to take a card, and that card represents one of the 16 members that were, or one of the 16 members that were on the expedition.
Right.
You take that card and you can follow your way through the expedition and find out what actually happened to someone in the end. There are hands-on activities where you can find out where you're from, you can pull down things and find out if you were on a ship or not,
Right.
And how you got there.
So definitely hands-on, you mentioned. So would you say it appeals to all ages, families, friends, and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it would appeal to families, friends, groups, schools, you name it, coming through. When you take that card, each member of the family can take a different card, and you can work your way through together, trying to determine what happened to yourself, where you were. Did you survive the expedition? What did you go on to do after? There's a variety of different activities with that. And it represents both men and women that were on the expedition.
So it's had a couple weeks here in the museum for people to come down and explore. Have you found there are kind of some pieces that stand out that people are telling you about, that when they walk through, something really grabs their attention?
I think one of the really most amazing thing about this expedition is that all the photography, all the paperwork you see, all the both still and the audio recordings that you may hear are actually from that expedition. They were going around and recording all these. As well, we have items like Dr. Anderson's backpack. That is on display. I mean, this is the backpack that he used when he was up north. Stephenson's ice chisel is on display. Navigation equipment, and the actual specimens that were collected on this expedition are scattered throughout this exhibition.
So if people are curious about information regarding the exhibit here and the museum in general, where can they go for that?
You can go to our website at www.reddeermuseum.com. You can also phone us here at the museum, or just come on down and see what you see.
Now, if you're looking for something to do around Red Deer and around Central Alberta, be sure to stop by the Red Deer Museum and Art Gallery.